Okay, electric grass? There's green bits on you.
Why would it be grass type though? It's
it's gonna be like
you
this,
know,
isn't it?
based off the constellation. Yep.
Oh, it's electric type. And I am.
Are we catching it?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
And we're catching it the only way we know how.
Lob states until it sticks.
Well, we don't have another Master Ball to go around, do we? And the annoying thing is, I don't think you can get... There is a second Master Ball in this game, but I don't think you can get it until after you catch or defeat this thing.
Oh. Of course.
Well, we might as well settle in for the long road.
Yes.
It's nice, actually, because, you know, the last couple of times I did this for Bland and Dekiv and HP, I didn't have anyone to talk to.
This is true. And those were some long fights.
They were. I had to, like, cut some bits out of that because there was only so long I could monologue for while trying to get something with the catch rate of 3 at the life it had in an Ultra Ball.
Mm-hmm.
So how's your week been?
Well, I mean, I've been trying to teach little kids song for their musical without having a voice to properly sing. So you can imagine how my week has probably been.
Yes, I really do think I can.
I mean, I had several of my tiny ones say, "Miss M, why do you sound like a man?" And it's like, oh, kids, it's because it's negative 25 degrees outside, and the adults in charge of the school district are idiots and don't feel that's enough to close the school, even though y'all can get frostbite and hypothermia. So yeah, that's why I sound like a man, because I have to deal with this.
Hey, it's better than half the comments on these things saying, "Why are you not a woman?"
Fair point.
So if anything, all we need to do is switch voices, and then basically all of our concerns will be gone.
Is this going to be a project for June?
No, this is not going to be a project for June. It's kind of like, I have a friend, and he's like the straightest gay man he knows, and I am the gayest straight man he knows. So we figure that what we should do is we should go out on the pool, find someone for each other, and then at some point during the middle of the night just switch dates and hope they don't notice.
Fair enough. That could be interesting and entertaining.
It could be, but it also involves actively deceiving people, so, no.
Yeah.
Can't say I'm a massive fan of actively deceiving people.
Don't deceive people. It's not good.
No, it's not. I mean, I could have told you this will not take long at all, but, well...
But, let's be honest, we both knew this was going to take a while.
I just wish we had, like, Heavy Ball or something.
Or, like,
Actually,
a status move.
If we know it's going to use Night Slash, let's see if I can weaken it anymore.
Nope.
Okay, Hydro Pump might work.
Nope.
No,
We don't have any status moves, do we?
we have Confused Ray.
Oh, okay.
That's not really confused. Yeah. We have, yeah, we have absolutely...
Nope.
Well, we have
Nope.
Gren.
Okay.
So what we could do is we could switch. I think it's Electric Dragon at this point. I think I'm pretty darn convinced it's Electric Dragon.
Oh! There we go!
Right. I'm gonna try a Thunderbolt and hope it doesn't use Recover.
I forgot static was a thing that Grend has access to. Okay, now let's
No,
try
one more,
lobbing.
one more. Gotta try and get into like that last sliver of red.
Alright, alright.
It's not gonna go into that last sliver of red, right? Let's just lob balls.
No, I don't think
The
so.
important thing is our odds are a lot better than they were a couple of seconds ago.
Yes.
As evidenced by the fact that we immediately got a 2-shake, and I'm not sure we had one of those yet.
No, I don't think so.
Right.
Come on.
I believe in you with your... It's got kind of like Mega Mewtwo Y thing going on with that sort of...
It does.
Thing.
kind of a mix between Mega Mewtwo Y and Cresselia's tail
Yes.
thing.
At least it doesn't transform into a cat, eh?
Yes. Very glad it does
The
not
less we say
transform
about
into-
Felinor, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, do I have anything better for it, actually? No.
I don't think
It's
so.
just the Ultra Ball, isn't it?
Yep.
Because Heavy Ball's not a thing except in Kirtland, and Thunderbolt won't work.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
This is the bit where it's revealed that it actually has a catch rate of 1 because the creators of Altair and Sirius were just that cruel.
Can you even edit the catch rate to become 1?
Well, I think you could set the catch rate as anything between 0 and 255, so...
Oh.
However, it can't have a catch rate of 0, because if it had a catch rate of 0, it would never shake.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, we have to assume that it does actually have a real catch rate.
And we're just getting the horrible end of the RNG luck right
And because
now.
this is a Japanese game, I can't just go on the internet and find a catch anything code.
Yeah.
That. Which is disappointing, but unfortunately, we could have seen it coming.
And we also can't hack in a Master Ball.
No. Nor can I, like, manipulate the tomato candy glitch to, like, generate items other than rare candy.
So that would have been nice.
That would have been nice, but unfortunately, it didn't happen.
Come on.
Like, I know you can get in this ball. I do.
Come on.
I know it in my heart of hearts. Of hearts. Of hearts. It's just like Russian doll hearts in there. It's a wonder the circulation gets to any of them.
Come on.
I'd love to say I miss biology, but I don't, really.
Oh, I was never good at biology.
I mean, you know, at first it was like, oh, we're gonna, like, cut open this frog today, and everyone was like, ooh, cutting open a frog, but...
Yep, and everybody designated me, for some reason, as to be the one to try and get the brain out for extra credit. Because if we were able to get the brain out intact in one piece, we got 5 points of extra credit. So everybody's just like, you play piano and cello. You must have steady hands. You're gonna take the brain out of the frog. And it's like, I don't want anything to do with this. But they're just like, you are taking it out so we can get extra credit. Otherwise, we will do things. And it's like, oh no. Why me?
Well, because you.
Yeah.
That's about the only explanation I can give you.
I don't miss that class at all.
There must be a way of lowering this thing's HP more.
I don't know
I
how.
am convinced that if I do this again, it might, with damage fluctuation, maybe.
But there's
No.
not a whole lot Scott left anyway. I don't think the fluctuation is ever going to work in our favor.
But it's doubly
There's-
resistant.
He's got like 5, maybe 10 HP left at the most.
I think it's more than that. I think he's got about 17.
In the 447.
No, I was explicitly aiming for 17 there.
I know, and I was explicitly aiming for that shout out to Versal.
Because let's face it, we know these videos are literally watched by about 5 people. I mean, I always say that they're watched by 5 people. But in this case, to follow us this far to the ends of the earth, you kind of have to be one of the 5.
It's a special position.
You know, just, we're here, shooting the shit, listening to the same 5-second loop of this battle theme over. Well, I am, anyway.
Well, you're
You're
listening.
protected. I'm going slowly insane.
I'm still getting over
What?
the insanity from earlier
It's the
today.
weakest
So
attack I've got.
rock smash.
Do you have something better that I can know?
Dante has rock smash.
Yeah, let's try Rock Smash. Plus, I know you're gonna use Night Slash, so that's not very much damage at all. Right, come on, Rock Smash. Yes!
Oh my lord!
Yeah. Shoot.
Of course, you little prick.
Right, lowers defense. Well, yeah, it's literally just going to be a case of we need it to be paralyzed and not move.
Oh boy. Wait, can we manipulate it like that in Gen 3?
Yes.
Okay.
It does indeed.
I never remember which generations you can manipulate and which ones you can't. There we go.
Okay, right. Now it's going to be at like 1 HP. If anything, that should have increased our odds by...
And then it doesn't even shake.
Oh, come on!
Oh. So
We've
close.
gotten to this phase where I'm starting to hit my head against the back of my chair.
Don't do that.
And it's about at this point in the video that people who have accessed that little video preview thing you get in the scroll bar will be looking forward to see whether we actually catch it.
That's very true.
Because let's face it, a lot of people these days, when watching Let's Play videos where someone is attempting a particularly tedious section of gameplay, will just go, I wonder when this bit stops, and then they will skip.
Scroll, yes. But we're getting closer, I think.
I mean, we literally never graduated beyond 2 shakes. Like, the minute we get that 3rd shake, we're just gonna be... probably be more ecstatic than we would be if we'd actually caught it. That's just...
You're probably right.
That's the truth. See, again, 2 shakes. It's never 3. Like, I'm convinced at this point that this thing must have a catch rate of 1. Because the other 2 did not take anywhere near this long.
Hold up. This is why smartphones are amazing. Let's see.
Oh yeah, you can actually consult this.
Yes, I can. Asphere. Sirius. Catch rate. Oh, of course, you know, that actually doesn't bring up anything. Because
the game is in Japanese.
No, just literally no results that...
And because as much as we'd like to think it, the English translation is kind of... Well, you know, Nosforum's a sphere of influence in a general...
Yeah.
It's not quite as... I don't know if he's actually posted it on anywhere else, that's the thing.
Yeah, I got nothing in terms of catch rate. Because the internet has failed me.
I imagine it's the sort of thing Versal might know if he looked up like Altair Wiki or something.
Is there an Altair Wiki?
Versal seems to have found one. It's all in Japanese, but he's been able to, like, you know, use the standard methods to translate.
Oh my god! We're so close!
Oh my god, look at that shake.
Okay, I found the wiki.
See if that's what happened. Like, we just got... That was just...
It was this brief glimmer of hope.
And now we're just back to sort of laughing and gradually,
Jesus,
generally
even
seeing going
giving me the option to translate since it's on my phone.
Oh yeah, that'll be a thing. You'll have to sort of bring up Google Translate or something in a separate page. And then you have to find out what bit is the Japanese for catch rate. Oh, come on. Oh. Well, shoot. I appear to have literally lost my co-commentator.
I don't know what just happened.
Well, it's pretty obvious what happened. You lost something.
Yes, and now I can't see anything.
It's okay.
I'm assuming we're still lobbing
We are
balls.
still lobbing balls. I can confirm that now. We have not yet had a return to the glory of 3 shakes.
Oh. Can you bring it back up so I can celebrate when we finally
No,
do?
because that means taking time away from... No, actually, yeah. Hold on. I'll bring it back up.
I want to be able to celebrate, damn it!
Okay. There we go.
Thank you.
Once, twice... Oh. I just had a thought, actually. I don't know when the calculations are run.
Either do I. I'm getting nothing from this wiki.
Because if the first calculation is run... No, I'm presuming it's not like that at all. Right. Okay. Let's try this. Right. So, that one will shake once, and then okay, yeah. So I can't manipulate the individual shakes. Okay.
No, I think it's determined from the moment it's
Because, you know, I thought the calculations might have been done at the time of the animation, but that seems like ridiculously simplistic programming. The animation is purely an afterthought added to taunt the player. On the other hand, since you've come back on Skype, the volume adjustment thing has kicked in again, and now I can't hear the same 5 seconds of battle loop anymore.
Oh, well, that's...
On the unfortunate side, we're now easily over the half-hour mark again, to the point that... Well, I'm assuming we're probably going to spend about half this video catching Asphere, which means we have essentially turned this into a podcast.
Yes!
That's now a thing. We have a podcast. This is no longer a Let's Play. I'm sorry, I've deceived you all. This is just incidental footage to make it look like a video, and in truth it's actually a secret backdoor pilot for my new ongoing series in which I basically talk about nothing in particular with other humans.
Yes. I can finally be part of a podcast off my bucket
Yes.
list. So, there's that
Right,
too.
now I need to think of some topical news event that's in the news to discuss.
Well, I don't know if you've heard much about it, but one of our more famous news anchors is currently not anchoring the news anymore because he was caught lying about something that happened several years ago.
And it had something to do with the military, and that means the US went up in arms because, well,
yes,
the military.
Actually, yes. Yes.
Seriously,
actually.
the US and the military. It's
Have you heard anything about that?
Yes, it's been over here.
Oh, that's surprising.
Mostly on BBC, but you know, it's we do actually. Oh, come on! That was 3 shakes. I actually had to prepare myself to break the illusion there. But no, we're strictly back to podcast mode now.
Yes.
This...
It was very sad because I thought he was a rather nice news anchor. I liked watching the news when, I actually sat down to watch the news. And then there was just this, 3-day span where I tuned into the news and I noticed it was the other news anchor and it was in the middle of the week. So I'm just like, what's going on? And then my dad had called the day after just to check up on me and things. I was like, hey, Dad, why'd the news anchors change? And he's like, oh, let me tell you the story. I was like, oh, well, okay. Because I somehow completely missed the actual story floating around the internet. And it's like, oh.
But yeah, it hit us around about the same time as the BBC decided to tell us that Jon Stewart was quitting The Daily Show.
Which also makes me very sad because I love The Daily Show and I love Jon Stewart.
A lot of people seem to have been quitting things recently.
They have. I mean, Craig Ferguson quit The Late Late Show, which was sad because I like Craig Ferguson and his show is really funny.
Stephen Colbert quit whatever it was he was doing, and then...
Yeah, and then now he's going to take over David Letterman's position, which puts me at a dilemma because Colbert is going to be doing his show, and at the exact same time, Jimmy Fallon is going to be doing his show, and I'm just like, crap, I like both of them. Which show
And I'm
do
just
I
like, I
watch?
don't get to watch any of this stuff. All we have is,
Aw.
well, I'll be honest with you, I watched more Penguin Drum today.
Oh.
I have now got 3 episodes to go. It got worse again.
Wait, you watched Penguin Drum after we did that first bout of insanity earlier?
In hindsight, that might have been a terrible idea.
Just slightly. Just slightly.
But, well, I was eating. I couldn't do work while I was eating because
Fair
sticky
point.
hands. Well, sticky hands. I'm not eating like honey
But,
here. It's just pizza, but...
Food covered.
Yes.
hands.
So Penguin Drum it was, and
Oh, boy.
I have no idea what's happening anymore. Someone might be dead.
Okay.
One of the characters who's been walking around might be dead, or might have come back and wasn't actually originally dead, and even more imagery, and I'm pretty sure the family's divided, and
All sorts of
yeah,
good
all
stuff.
the sort of stuff that happens in the last act of a drama. Except originally I got into this because, oh, it will be whimsical, it has penguins in it. I'm sure this will be a light-hearted show about 2 brothers with funny coloured hair trying to work together to save their son. No. Didn't happen.
Sorry.
Did not happen.
How many more episodes do you have left before you're finally
3 to
free of
go.
it?
3 to go. It's
Okay,
a 24
that's not
episode
bad.
anime.
That's not bad. 3 more, and then you can move on to better, happier things, like
Yes,
free.
like free or something. Yeah, it'll probably be free, I'll admit.
Yes, it needs to be free because it's really, really good. And I'm gonna keep bugging you until
It's
you
not
watch
helping
it,
my
so.
world's gayest straight man image that I now want to go and watch an anime which mostly features a lot of men taking their shirts off.
Yeah, well,
This is... Yeah,
good.
exactly. Quality over... It's like the fact that I drink Diet Coke. I don't drink it because I think it'll make me more attractive to men, or whatever on earth the marketers behind Diet Coke think Diet Coke's meant to do. When the answer is, in fact, taste a bit like Coke, but have a special component in it that your body doesn't properly know how to get rid of.
yes. Meanwhile, I just don't drink Diet Coke or Diet anything because I don't like the taste of Diet Soda.
And of course, fun. Yeah.
For me, I just need all the sugar.
And then, of course, there's the weird thing whereby Diet Coke is the only flavour of Coke that does not taste better when placed in a glass bottle. Yes.
Really?
Like with the other two, there is a noticeable difference, but with that one, it just tastes exactly the same. Which
That's
completely,
very strange.
ruins the point of paying a slightly higher price to drink it in a glass bottle. Because you do that for the taste,
unless you-
really.
Yes. Unless you are just one of those people that just have to be seen flaunting that glass bottle around because you're part of some strange glass bottle upper class thing.
I'm pretty sure Coca-Cola isn't really a symbol of the upper class at this point.
Yes, well, glass bottle.
If anything, it's more of a middle class thing, and then you have supermarket cola, and then you don't really have artisan cola. It's not a thing that happens.
Well, no, there are some very strange, like Jones soda. That's it's pricey, and it's in interesting flavors, and it's kind of hard to come by, at least over here. I don't know if
I've
Jones
literally
soda
never
is
heard of it.
big over there.
You get...
Yeah, it's like this specialty brand soda, and they make it in a bunch of different flavors. Like, I know they've had blue raspberry soda, green apple soda, and just all sorts of strange flavors that you wouldn't expect, and then you try it, and then you're just like, huh, this is actually really tasty. But it's really...
But yeah, artisan lemonade is, that's kind of big business. I mean, you get all these little country shops with their glass bottles of lemonade with that sort of weird special cap thing that's attached to the bottle by like a metal system of wires and makes...
See, that's not a thing over here. Or at least if it is,
And
I've
then you
never
get
seen
things
it.
with titles like Fentiman's Botanically Brewed Victorian Lemonade.
Oh. Well, okay.
I got some for my 19th. It was quite nice, actually. Ran into it again in Edinburgh, but I never bothered to buy any. At this point, it's like a race between Asphere and the 3-hour call limit. This is just gonna hit.
Not 3 hour.
Oh, 4 hour.
4 hour.
But yeah, this is just... I don't know if I'm going to end up speeding up any of this so that, you know, we still have this massive rambly conversation, but we do it at double speed.
Yes, let's turn ourselves
So we just end up being... Well, I always just end up sounding even more sarcastic, because that's just what the chipmunk effect does to me, but...
Maybe I'd actually sound normal since I'm currently using sick
See, the
voice.
thing is, I don't really notice a difference. I
Really?
think it might just all be in your head.
No, it's not in my head, because I've talked to other people, like my family members and, you know, all my coworkers, and they're just like, wow, your voice is jacked up. I'm just like, yes, thank you. And I mean, I can feel it. There's a different sort of resonance going on that I normally don't have. So I'm just like, I know it's lower, and I know it's...
Maybe it's just the way sound carries through this thing. It just... I genuinely don't notice a difference.
Perhaps.
Oh, I deliberately tried to create a lull in the conversation, just that the rule of drama would cause it to go in the ball, but... The rule of drama did not want to play ball.
No. Oh, I see what you did there. God damn it.
I didn't do that on purpose.
But you did it anyway.
Let's be honest with you. At this point, a lot of our mind is just thinking about balls.
Oh, God.
Oh, that could have been a perfect point to end it. No. 3 shakes and break. God damn you, Asphere.
Even when we're trying to be perverse, it won't play. Come on.
With appeal to its inner 7-year-old boy, with appeal to the rule of drama, what do we have left to appeal to, apart from Kim Jong-un, the feminist movement, and the Illuminati? Not necessarily in that order. Oh! Yeah, Kim Jong-un got a new haircut.
Did
yes,
it really?
It makes him look loads more like Kim Jong-il. That was my first reaction upon seeing it. I think it's been done deliberately to bring him stylistically closer to his father.
Probably.
It's weird that none of the news sources have mentioned that, but you know, it's the North Korean dictator hair. That's all I can say about that. You know, there was like, as the internet does, it immediately got compared to someone from some American TV show from the 90s that I've never heard of. But it honestly just looks more like Kim Jong-il's. Give it another year and you'll be wearing glasses. Another year and you'll get slightly shorter. A year after that you'll lose a bit of weight. And then we will basically just have Kim Jong-il back.
Great.
And did I mention that one of the 5 is a North Korean intelligence officer who's now listening to this and just...
Oh, yep.
I'll be honest with you, he doesn't care about what we're saying. He just wants us to catch the bloody Asphere already.
True.
I mean, we could technically give up on it, but I really want to see what how this thing ticks.
We cannot give up on it at this point. We have come too far. We've endured too much bullshit to give up on.
It would, let's face it, suck to have, fought our way through compulsory level 100 encounters and all that glorious stuff only to...
The damn square room.
Let us never forget the square room.
Ourselves. We owe it to ourselves to catch this damn thing.
Yes, I suppose we do. I'm tempted to... I know this doesn't technically work, but...
And before it does.
Well, we got a shake out of it. It's more than I expected.
You know what I'm half tempted to say we do?
What?
Stop the states, chuck everything we have, and then state with the timer ball.
I'd love to say
So
yes,
just get rid of the...
but there's one slight issue. Recover.
But... Right.
So we'd have to either lob balls and have the paralysis lock happen.
Good point. I forgot about all that.
Yeah. That's the principal problem here. I don't, like, we worked so hard to get it to the level it's at right now, and I really don't want to lose that.
Good point. Good point.
I just wanted to get in the ball! Oh, hello, Spartan. Have you come to investigate the horrible happenings because there's no humans in the house and you're all sort of... Hello. How you doing? How you doing? If you overwrite my load state, I swear to my nan.
So that would be the sort of thing he would do, too.
Yes, it would. He's just... Nope, but now he just seems to be settling on that side. Or are you going to go over? I don't know. What do you want to do, Spartan? What do you want to do? Well, I know what you really want to do, and that's rule the world, but you can't really do that. That's not a realistic life goal for a cat.
Well, I mean, it could be.
Yeah, but I don't want him to know that, do I? I don't want to convince my cat that world domination is a realistic life goal.
Good point.
That would just be counterintuitive to everything I've worked for so far.
I'm honestly surprised that he hasn't started purring right into
That's because he's now over at the windowsill. Although, incidentally, the way Asphere's arms are kind of reminds me of the cat.
A little bit. Yes, they are kind of just like in that typical...
reclining...
flopped cat pose.
I'm just going to flop here and be happy.
Yes.
And...
Yes.
That's the second time in a couple of minutes! Come on! You must be close. You must be. I refuse to believe that you're not close. No, it's just twos. It's just twos and more twos.
The more I look at him, the more I become convinced that he kind of reminds me of a strange cross between, like, Renamon and Garurumon.
I can sort of see that. Oh, hello again, cat. How you doing? You're doing pretty well.
Just because, you know, we've been analyzing in this form for, like, the past 30 minutes.
It's true, we have spent rather a long time with this one. And I've just been, yeah.
Oh, and there's the purring. There's the purring.
Oh, spot on. Go right up to the microphone,
Spartan.
you know. Just ASMR your little heart out. Oh, you've got a bit of fluff in your tail.
Aww.
There you go. I'm not sure I was meant to pull that out. No, it's just a collection of fluff. It's nothing. It's just excess fluff.
Oh. Ginger does that every now and then. Usually right when the temperature changes, she'll just develop these pockets of fluff. And then we'll try and brush them out, and we'll be able to make a small mountain of just extra corgi fluff.
You could probably just make a brand new corgi with it.
We probably really could. She sheds like no other. Oh my goodness, it is ridiculous. And then she always comes and she just kind of stares at it. She pokes at it for a little bit, and then she just kind of flops right next to it, and it's like, oh, puppy.
Ah, the joys of dogs.
Yes. Well, the joys of, you know, when I can actually be around my dog.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Oh, we've hit the 1 hour mark.
Oh,
so we're now
good.
presumably about 50 minutes into this video. The AVI file for this is just gonna be this horrible mess of...
It's gonna be massive.
I mean, the last one we did, the one that was about half an hour, that was 2.3 gigs.
Oh, wow. I apologize for all the space.
Don't worry, I've got...
eat.
Right, here's the deal. I've got about 100 gigabytes left of free space on this computer. So that'll probably do us for about a day of continuous recording.
Fair enough.
So bearing in mind that I have to sleep at some point, file compression, you know, we've got a good couple of hours here. We can just sort of... Well, we're already settled in by this point, let's face it. We have pretty much just built a tent around these computers and...
Yep, I've got my blanket fort going. I've got my cider.
I can't even get up and get cider now. I'm trapped.
Oh, I would pass you some if I could.
Seriously, this thing, it's...
I don't understand. I've never seen
I'm
anything
convinced this thing must have a catch rate of 1. It's the only solution.
take so damn long.
Because even with a catch rate of 3, it must have gone in by now.
This was ridiculous.
Oh, again, Spartan. You gonna settle? Yes, you are gonna settle. Just... Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Is he settling into a place where he
No,
should
he's
not be
emitting
settling?
poisonous gas.
Oh no. I'm
Unfortunately, I am now just in the middle of biological warfare. And psychological warfare. It's a double whammy.
so
It's
sorry.
really, really not ideal.
So sorry.
Seriously, Cal, what is it with you? You've just got this habit, don't you? You do.
Well, it's probably because he's eating way too many mice and then leaving their body parts
Point.
all over your house.
Although, to be fair, he hasn't really brought in any animals recently.
Probably a good thing.
Come on.
I don't know. I'd be a little freaked out if I had a cat and it's suddenly just deposited
You know,
something.
I was hoping I would,
somewhere.
get this done in about another half an hour. And then we could move on to something even worse in the privacy of a normal Skype call. I can get back to my first year representative / I think officially her title is publicity secretary now, about tomorrow's rehearsals and... Nope,
But
none of that's
no.
happening.
Nope.
I am stuck here with a gaseous cat, lobbing balls at the most chill legendary I've ever encountered in my history of playing terrible ROM hacks.
It is really chill. I will give it that. It is extremely chill.
Rub your chest. Rub your chest. There you go. How does that make you feel? Kind of neutral in the grand scheme of things. I'm going to lick my hand now. And that is cat life.
I can imagine. Must be
It
pretty
is.
nice.
He's happy and content.
This is good. You should be happy and content.
Being happy and content is an excellent state to be in. That's...
Indeed.
Really? Come on!
Like, I want to bribe it with something, but I don't even know what to bribe it
And
with.
even then, it's looking slightly away, so it can't even see what you're proffering it.
That's true. It's just kind of like, I could care less.
But, yeah.
All these balls you're lobbing.
Well,
at me,
technically
I
it's the
could
same
care
ball
less.
over and over again, but
Yes, well.
literally just the same Pokeball over and over again.
Technicalities.
You know, it'd be a terrible social experiment. 1 button a day Pokemon.
Oh no. It would literally take a year just to probably
Day
get to the
50,
first
obtained
gym.
by starter. No, we're glad that hasn't happened. Sort of thing that'd be fun for the first couple of days, and then people would forget about it, and then... Ooh. Okay, so apparently this has been going on for so long that I've lost my co-commentator again. Really? This is gonna happen? Fine, fine, come on. This is the second time, and, like, I can put this into chronology just by the first cutting out, the second cutting out, the War of Five Kings, all that sort of dating stuff. Ugh. Right. Now we play the waiting game. The waiting game is boring. Let's play I Spy. I spy with my little eye something beginning with T. Yes, Spartan, I spy something beginning with T. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, call dropped. Nope, that did not work. It is completely gone. This is just not... No. No. No, no, no. It's gone. It is completely gone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the video here, and then in the next video, I'm gonna read you Asphere's Dex entry, having finally caught the damn thing, and then we will go and we will see the true ending of Altair Sirius version. See you then.